Welcome back. A PGA Tour 2K23. My career. Ragnar Lothbrok, episode 27, I believe. Scottish Open. Let's try to build on our good finish last time after a disastrous 3 or 4 goes of it. And yeah, with the Scottish Open. Let's get to it.
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth.
Links courses.
Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, what a gorgeous day as this event kicks off our featured group. Well, we've got 2 players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Yeah, so this week their goal is to beat Jon Rahm. Henny, that is by no means an easy feat.
No, if Jon Rahm is fired up, sparks could fly, you want to be out of the way, and he's just going to go straight through like a Spanish bull.
Yes, he's fire and brimstone, isn't he, Jon Rahm? All the Americans couldn't beat him in a Ryder Cup.
Now, that is okay. Like, I don't mind it whenever I leave that sort of a putt. It's whenever I leave, it's where I make a putt that should be, at worst, 2 putts, 3 putts. That's where it gets frustrating.
And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
From around 180 yards out.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Okay, time to return to the action. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Got it.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
We have a major next week, so let's save some of these good putting for then,
good drive.
please.
That one should find the fairway. The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be #1.
Easy.
Because he seemingly has 0 weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee,
Got it.
iron play,
Oh!
the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now.
Pretty good shot there.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Just 2 shots behind.
Ooh, could be pretty good if it rolls out. And it
Like
just
that, didn't
stopped.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Okay, let's get back to the action. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Too hard.
Oh, so close. A par putt awaits. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 5th hole, Reg, a really good risk-reward short 4.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists,
Oh,
turns,
so close.
bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
Oh, I didn't. How
Ready to play their third. Just 3 strokes back.
That's how hard I wanted to hit it before.
What a shot.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing
Oh,
better.
garbage.
Ooh,
Absolute
that was a touch
garbage.
of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
He's in a share of 5th position. And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 6th.
Ooh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green.
Easy.
Ooh, that almost went down.
And a bogey.
And here we are with the third shot. He's 2 shots back. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice?
At best, a bogey.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. Tracking. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Yeah, that mighty shot was certainly worth a move up the leaderboard. Let's see what it's done. Currently 1 under for the event. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
Yeah, look, a fairly generous driving area. There's just a couple of bunkers you have to worry about. However, you find the fairway. Now your chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely
That's
agree
what you
with
said
that.
earlier.
I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number 1 because he seemingly has 0 weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game and it is so complete. You just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here. Had a fantastic drive.
Easy.
Should find the green.
Easy.
A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for 6th.
Get in there.
Ooh,
Oh!
that one was going in. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Let's go
Got
for
it.
Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. He finds himself in a share of 7th. The 9th is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you
Club
miss on
down,
left-hand
play for the
side,
win
however,
and the rollout.
You've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you.
There we go.
The par here is a really good score.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for
Then
a
I
share of
proceed
4.
to miss the putt.
Just
Yep,
didn't drive.
that's about right. That's about right.
A par putt on the table. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
That's nicely done. Second shot here on the 10th hole. That makes its way to the first cut.
Oh, that's way short.
Oh, this needs a little right turn.
But we got an
Clyde.
unbelievable rollout. That was an accident.
John
That was
Rahm
not trying to
watched
hit it
one
like that.
all the way.
It's actually a good thing
Great
because that would have
approach
been
shot.
way off the
This
back.
player is definitely upping the pressure.
I guess I should
in
have
this
known that
rivalry.
because with the lie, I wouldn't have been able to get the spin on it.
7 feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
There we go.
And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Gary Woodland is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot advantage. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into this green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
I was worried that it was going to get too much club. That's an uphill green.
What's in front of them, Henny?
They're going to need binoculars from back here to even see the hole.
Put a little more on that, and I made it. Oh, I thought I made
It
it.
was looking good, wasn't it? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This for par.
Ah!
That's frustrating.
Yeah.
Well hold. Let's move on. We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And now we can take a look at how that wonderful play affects the leaderboard. Gary Woodland currently leads the field. The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole
Wind,
difficult, Luke,
take
though,
care of
is
me,
when
wind.
the
Oh,
wind is
that's
coming directly
taking
in the
too much
player's
care of me
face.
there, wind.
When that happens, ooh, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Didn't that look good for a long time? That's a solid par. Gary Woodland is atop the leaderboard.
Take it.
Now a 2-stroke lead.
Boy, Gary Woodland running away with it.
That should find the fairway. Rich, you talked about Tiger Woods inspiring a more athletic type of player. Gary Woodland really typifies that, doesn't he? And great to see him achieve his major dream as well.
That's what the, I don't know if you heard it, there was a in there, and that was because I didn't hit it as far as I wanted.
So I've always thought that shooting the basketball kind of equates into golf, especially with putting. You know, you got to have the touch. You got to have it in your fingers, as I would say, Luke. The great thing that I love about Gary is the fact that he has that athletic ability, and he did as a long hitter at one point, but now he's kind of tempered everything down. He's learned how to get the most out of his game, and it didn't come through any better than it did a couple years back when he won that major championship. I look at Gary, even though he might be struggling right now, this is temporary. He's going to find a way to get out of this, because all great athletes do. And when he comes out of this, he's going to be so much better than what he was going into it.
Moments ago, a beautiful shot happened on the course. Let's take a look at it. Sitting at 1 under. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And Gary Woodland is currently in the lead. This hole's
he's going to be your winner.
Two-shotter, a long par 4. That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Okay. I'll take it.
This would be a great up and down.
Or just make it. Ooh.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Let's go to John Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Was on a good line. And let's see what that super shot did to the leaderboard. And Gary Woodland currently leading the field as I speak. Just a few holes remaining in the round. The 16th hole, one of the last true birdie chances, Rich.
It is. Tee it high and let it fly there, Luke. Don't go down the left-hand side and find any of those bunkers. Hit it down the right-hand side, and you got to believe you're going to make, at worst, a birdie 4.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
They're thinking of going for this one, guys.
We're going to club down severely on this. Do your thing, Wind.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Wow, I could have clubbed down even another
that's
club
showcasing
probably.
their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
I just see now. I don't know.
For a birdie here.
Oh, I hit that one too hard. It's gonna end up being a
Ouch,
par
that
at best or a
hurts.
bogey. See, I don't know how to freaking hit the
7-footer
ball.
Right here. Unfortunately, that'll be a 3-putt
'Cause-
par there. Gary Woodland is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke advantage.
I'm gonna beat
Right,
Rahm though.
Rich, the 17th.
This is an amphitheater-style green. All sides kind of work back towards the green. There is a little front left section, though. When they put the flagstick over there, you have a really good opportunity to hit in there close.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Oh my gosh! You got to be kidding me.
Goes, the long-range ball.
That was. There's no.
And with
That's.
it, he'll move to a couple under par.
That was.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Not I.
Gary Woodland currently leads the field.
See, that's what I'm saying. Save those shots for the next week at the major,
And as we
dude.
make our way to the finishing hole here, Rich, how is this 18th at the Renaissance Club?
This is an absolute brute, Luke. Just under 500 yards, and you must find the fairway. You cannot geek it down this hole off the tee. There is danger both left and right.
Club down. Slight cut.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
This one's tracking.
Mm.
Oh, so close.
So close. Yep.
Putting for par.
All right.
And that'll be all
Better.
she wrote today.
Better.
Well played. Well, Henny, I think we're really starting to see the true character of this player. They took on the great Jon Rahm, stared him down, and beat him. That's remarkable.
11th. Okay.
It is remarkable. It's incredible.
Hopefully rounding into form in time for another major victory.
A player like Jon Rahm, but then proceed to beat him. This personal win is just going to serve to boost their confidence going into the rest of the season.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so.
So long. So Tiger is our next rival. You going down, Tiger? And what better place to do it at than the equivalent of the British Open? All right, that's where we're going to be next time. So come on back and we'll pick up here.